Hey guys, what's going on? It's Justin, just coming to you with another video. I got the Sportster here behind me, 2017 Sportster Super Low 883cc V-twin with ABS and security key fob. So I got the bike behind me. I've done quite a few videos on my channel on it already. But you know, I just want to talk about a few things with the bike for a minute before I show it to you. You know, I like to stay within a 40-mile radius. You know, I'm always staying close to town. You know, and I live in the country in Rhode Island, and you know, there just wasn't a need to spend a lot of money on a motorcycle for me. You know, the bikes, Harley Davidson bikes are bigger, they're heavier, they got bigger motors, and they're nicer bikes, but, you know, I just didn't really need it. And this video is a little bit about how the Sportster is right for a lot of people and they don't know it. And that's the way things go. Yeah, the Sportster, you know, it's it's very easy to work on, the Sportster. The way it's laid out and engineered, it's just an easy bike to work on. So if the majority of your riding is going to be on country roads and not on the highway, then I think you would consider a Sportster. You know, they're nice bikes. You know, the 883cc motor is okay. It doesn't have a lot of power, but it's not weak either. It'll pull you right up a steep hill with no problems. You know, it's got a lot more torque than my car. You know, this motorcycle will pull me right up any hill without even knowing you're on a hill. You know, it's a very strong motor, but it doesn't have a lot of pickup. You know, it's about the average car. So, I like the bike a lot, I gotta tell you. You know, I just didn't want to spend a lot of money on a cruiser. You know what I'm saying? It's a cruiser. You know, it's not really meant to be a performance machine. You know, you're just sitting back and relaxing. So why spend $20,000 on it? You know, when you can get away with spending half that money. That's what I did. That was my thinking behind buying this bike. I also knew that after I was done paying it off, I would keep it and buy another bike. I have mentioned before, I'm thinking about getting a sport bike, a race bike. But, I got a bad neck. I got a bulging disc in my neck, and I got short arms. So when I'm on a sport bike, I'm like almost lying down. You know what I'm saying? And my neck is creaked trying to keep it up and look in front of me. So I don't think I'm going to be getting a sport bike. I've thought about it, and what I'm thinking about is getting a hey buddy, how you doing?
Don't be rude.
What I'm thinking about getting is a naked sport bike. What's that?
Tell them to be nice to the neighbors.
Oh yeah, a naked sport bike. So A naked sport bike would be a little bit better because I got short arms, and I think it would just be a better riding position, and I'll have the power. So I was thinking about a naked sport bike. I was thinking about another Harley. So yeah. So we got the Sportster going on, and then which I'll show you in a few minutes. I'll show you the Sportster if you haven't seen it already. We'll just take a quick walk around. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Justin, and I got schizophrenia, and I'm out of work. I just basically do nothing. I collect a Social Security check, and because I suffer from schizophrenia, and I got something called restricted effect. It takes away your pleasure in your brain. You don't have very many facial expressions. You don't smile. It's just dead. A dead part in your brain. And that's what I have. I also have debilitating anxiety. So I'm really just having a hard time going back to work. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. You know, I'm a licensed Rhode Island master plumber, and I just don't know if I can hack it. You know what I'm saying? It's tough work. It's really tough work, and I don't know if I can hack it. So yeah, I basically had a predisposition to schizophrenia throughout my entire life. And then I got addicted to painkillers for my back for 2 years, Oxycontin. And you know, I was on Oxycontin for 2 years. And it was okay while I was on the medicine. It was when I got off it that I had trouble. I got off the painkillers, and then I started to notice problems with my brain. Deficits, like debilitating depression. I was at work, and I was sleeping on the job, literally. Going through painkiller withdrawals. You know, and then after a year or so, the brain healed. My brain healed from all the damage from the painkillers. And it came back with too much dopamine. It's the dopamine schizophrenia theory. That's what doctors think. It's not supported widely, but it seemed to be what happened to me. You know, it just healed, my brain healed with too much dopamine. So when they put me and stabilized me on painkillers, on antipsychotics, it knocked back the dopamine to proper levels. And I'm sane now. I'm with you. I'm conscious of myself. So what I'm on is an antipsychotic and dopamine inhibitor. So I'm able to function. So without the medicine, I'm completely gonzo. I don't even know what's up from down. It's like being in an abyss. You can hold the conversation, but you never tell people about what you're thinking. And what you're thinking is way off. It's way off. I don't even know how I made it 5 years without medicine. And I've recovered very well. A lot of schizophrenics do not do as well as I do. So, but yeah, it's summertime. It's July 3rd, summertime, and you know, here in Rhode Island, and things are going pretty good. I go to the beach quite often. I take the motorcycle out to the beach. That's basically the extent of my life, is just trying to fill it with hobbies. You know, I got this YouTube thing. It's a hobby to me. And I like it. So yeah, the YouTube channel here is a little slow. It's a little uncreative, which I understand. I've just been broke. I've been so broke I don't even have any money for food. I'm like eating canned goods and shit. It's not good. I spent too much money. I spent all my money. So I'm bummed out about that. So you know, I've been dealing with a lot in my life, and I had a rough childhood, and then I moved around a lot as a child, so I never really had any friends. And then I got sick at age 30 with schizophrenia. My 20s were a nightmare. People screwing with me, giving me a hard time at work. And I think it's time I have a girlfriend. I'm 40 years old. I've had a couple girlfriends in my life. One in high school for about 2 weeks. Then I had one when I was 27 for a couple of weeks. And I think it's time that I have a girlfriend in my life. I want to meet a girl. It's something I need. You know, I need to have a girlfriend. I've been alone my whole life. So, I think it's starting to rain. So, I think it's time I get a girlfriend. I'm talking to this girl in Russia. She's really pretty. Really pretty. She's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm trying to come up with the money to fly her out here. It's $1,000. And I ain't got the money. So she was really a nice girl, really thoughtful. Getting cramped up. She's beautiful. She's got a good personality. You know, it's just, she's really nice. And I gotta fly her out here. I gotta come up with the money. And I gotta go out and get my own apartment. So I gotta get myself together. And get an apartment so I can support my girlfriend. I got a lot of things I gotta do. So that's why YouTube hasn't really been doing too good with me. I just been broke. So yeah, I do the best I can. I gotta be honest. I struggle to get through the day. You know, I also suffer from claustrophobia. So I don't like confined places, and I don't like being confined. So I got that going on. But yeah, this girlfriend from Russia, she's so beautiful. And she's such a nice girl. I already sent her $350 to get the paperwork done to get her visa. Now we have to come up with the plane ticket, which is like $800. So I'm working on that. You know, none of my family would help me. I'm really upset about it. You know, it's gonna take me a couple months to save up money to fly her out, and my family has the money, but they won't give it to me. So I'm like beating my head up against a wall. Me and my girlfriend are both beating our heads up against a wall because it's so friggin' expensive to come out here. So yeah, another day in Tiverton, Rhode Island. Yeah, things are going as good as could be, I guess. You know, I got a bright future ahead of me. I just gotta fill my day with stuff I like. That's all I gotta do. So, well, that's gonna conclude this video. Let me get up and I'll take a walk around the motorcycle so you can see it if you haven't seen it already.